What's going on, guys? BossUp86 here, back to another video, and today I am proud to finally do a review of one of my all-time favorite bands, Saxon, Carpe Diem. This comes out on February 4th of 2022. It's been formed in 1978, formed in Barnsley, England. This is their 23rd studio album. 23rd studio album. That is insane. I'm not counting the inspirations because that's basically just cover album and all that stuff, so I'm not counting that. This band is an album above Motorhead. That is insane. One of the classic heavy metal bands of all time somehow managed to surpass Motorhead. That's just shocking to me. Yeah, this is one of my favorite bands. I mean, you got classics like, their self-titled Crusader, Strong Arm of the Law, probably their most famous album, Wheels of Steel. Just a classic new wave of heavy British metal or British heavy metal. Just great stuff. Now let's go to who's in the lineup. We have Biff Byford on vocals. He's been there ever since the band formed. Paul Quinn, Duck Scarrett on guitars, Nibs Carter on bass, and Nigel Glockler on drums. This comes out on Silver Lining Music. And this album kicks ass. Just great stuff. There's a couple tracks that I really don't mind and didn't care for, but overall, this is an awesome album. Is it better than Thunderbolt, their album that they made in 2018? Not really. I think that album has a little more standouts, but let's just get right into the track listing here. The title track, it sounds like Forever Free, Dogs of War-esque from the 90s. The intro goes on for a little bit, in my opinion, but it starts off really, really good. Great stuff. And then we get to Age of Steam, one of my favorite tracks off the album. It's very epic. The choruses, it's very melodic, very heavy. The guitars and the drums are just bitching throughout this entire album. The Pilgrimage, kind of a disappointment. It's a filler track, in my opinion. I felt like it could have went somewhere, but in actuality, it really didn't, and I'm kind of ashamed that it didn't go anywhere. Yeah, it kind of sucked a little bit. Dam Busters. This sounds like from Wheels of Steel or Strong Arm of the Law, in my opinion. Just a very classic sounding. Again, the melodies, the choruses are very awesome throughout this entire album. Remember the Fallen has a crunchy opening riff, just, dun, 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 dun. Just, Jesus, that riff can cave in heads, in my opinion. Song's pretty kick-ass throughout the entire album. Supernova is my favorite track off the album. It's very thrashy, kind of, I wouldn't say Slayer, but kind of, Metallica-esque, just thrashy barn burner, and it talks about like the Milky Way and all that stuff, which is kind of cool. The lyrical content talks about like mythology and history, but it also, motorcycle-esque, because Saxon loves talking about motorcycles. Who doesn't, honestly? I wouldn't mind talking about Harley Davidson myself. But the lyrics in here are pretty damn cool. Lady in Grey, atmospheric, kind of, haunting. It's a little creepy in some spots, but I really, really dig it. All For One is anthemic as hell. I would not be shocked if people are just having a jam session and playing this in the background, or going into a mosh pit and just hemming along to this song. This song just feels so powerful. Black as the Night, again, kind of like Lady in Grey, is very atmospheric. I kind of like the dynamics of the song, too. Talks about, what goes on at night, basically. And that's kind of cool. And the final track, Living on the Limit, I feel like it's kind of plagiarized by They Played Rock and Roll in terms of the structure that it has. I do like They Played Rock and Roll a little bit more because it talks about Motorhead, which I love, by the way. And yeah, the song is still pretty good. It just sounds like they played rock and roll off of Thunderbolt, but I very much enjoy it. So overall, I'm gonna give this an A-. I fairly enjoy the sound. Besides the 2 songs I really didn't care for, this is a damn good album. Like the first half is pretty decent, pretty good. Second half is just absolutely awesome, and it kicks you right in the nuts. So yeah, that's all I gotta say about this album, folks. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys thought about Saxon Carpe Diem. Again, let me know in the comment section below. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, join the herd. I'll talk in the next video. Peace out.